Stop. There you go. Get it up more. Push backwards so the feet snap up. Flat foot, which means you're not using foot physics. You can't come down the board flat-footed and push, correct? First, they have to understand the difference between high school diving and college diving. High school diving, you do a lot of throwing, a lot of muscles. To college diving, you actually start using called foot physics. You actually have to realize that to make a dive work, you have to push with your feet one way, and then the reaction of the board pushes your feet the other way, which then creates the spins that you want. And now I'm trying to make them take from a high school step to the college level. It's comparable to like tying your shoes. You tie your shoes the same way each time, and then all of a sudden I have you tie it from the normal wrap around to a double bunny ear. It doesn't feel right, but you get the same results. When you practice it enough, they both look the same, but making the transitions difficult for freshmen. Most divers that have been doing it for a while can pick it up pretty quickly, but some divers, it's a trust factor. They have to trust me, which they can very quickly pick up on, but they also have to start believing in themselves. You know, one of my favorite lines, you got to believe to achieve. You're an American, you're not an American. But if you don't believe it, you can't do it. And diving is a huge head game. I mean, it's a lot going on upstairs of faith, trust, and just feeling and sensation, of kinetic awareness.
That was the best one I've ever done. You see how good that was?
Nope, you didn't see how good that was.
So you having 2 male divers and 2 or 3 women divers right now, is that a high number in terms of conference, or is that middle of the road?
It's right now middle of the road. I would prefer to have 4 and 4, 5 and 5. The problem is the more divers you get, the less board time you get.
Was that clean, Richie?
The more divers you have, the more you can score at meets.
As a whole, it's not bad because you can only compete up to 3 guys. So having 2 is actually a big advantage over some schools that might only have 1. And if you can actually get first, maybe second in a dual meet, having 3 people against you isn't bad if they get 3, 4, 5.